rounds of boxing. Fighting up.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't...
These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. No defense for that hook. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? All the seats have been taken in this unique setting. What an event it was. Hold it right there. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Jack Dempsey. Oh, boy, in trouble. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
He threw a punch and just got countered. That left uppercut doesn't score. A perfect counter lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Dempsey in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, pal, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Good work.
Go on the end of that jab and then just start gathering your pace. Win this round back.
Can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Get your mind back in the job.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter punch. Swing and a miss with that hook. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You got to swarm on your case. You know you've got to fight. You've got to hold him. You've got to tie him up. You've got to lean on him when you come in until the referee makes you break up. But keep your hands high, because I will keep punching until that referee said stop.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The courage on display here is incredible. The perfect counter lands. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Is he going to punch himself out, though? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Dempsey in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Great round, great round. Now, relax, relax. Just the same again.
Back into it.
There's the bell for round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Oh, no. Dempsey is hurt. Down goes Jack Dempsey. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Where did that come from? What?
1, 2, 3, 4. We continue.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Punch caught him clean. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Great heavyweight champion just got clipped. Dempsey goes down. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Shot from...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes. Here we go to the 4th round. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
That hook's blocked. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A perfect counter lands. Misses with the straight left. Beautiful counter punch. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. He threw the hook, didn't land. They threw the hook, it didn't land. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Dempsey in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Happen. Good, man. Good.
Don't give him anything. Go back and win the rounds, right?
And in your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
On to the fifth we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you do.
Big shot, and down goes Ali. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four. Come to me.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Jack Dempsey, oh boy, in trouble. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Oh no, Dempsey is hurt. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
Forget about that round. It's a bad round, all right? But we don't care. Go out there and win.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. So just keep him.
You want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you're getting back into this. You're better than this.
I said, start just sticking a few body shots in there.
This is the beginning of round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head thrown.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see... Whoa, wait a minute! The great heavyweight champion just got clipped! Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Todd, he's up.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you still want to fight?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you're letting back into the fight. You're much better than this guy.
Okay, I'm happy. Like that round. Just stay focused.
And there's the bell for round 7. And there's the bell to start the round. They ring the bell, and here we go. They both want a knockout, you can tell. That uppercut doesn't land. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Dempsey, oh boy, in trouble. And Dempsey goes down. Oh my goodness, I want to see that one more time.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.